We love holidays here at PSS. Last night it was Halloween. Staff had their costumes on. We had 100 people in the room. We had ghost goblins. We had 3 little pigs. We had a digger. It was a great night. And then staff set up Christmas before they left last night. So this is a really, really special time at Project Self-Sufficiency. And so thank you for coming to our kickoff. It's really a kickoff about all that's best in Sussex County. The season of hope is truly a season of little unexpected miracles, day after day, one right after the other. And truly the community coming together in ways that sometimes you can't imagine during other parts of the year. Students, families, teachers, administrators, military personnel, seniors, musicians, vocalists, beautiful, beautiful women dressed to sing for us, agencies, businesses, moms groups, bakeries, churches, civics groups, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, firefighters, police, newspaper and media outlets, radio stations, and most of all of you, our neighbors. We all partner together to bring toys to children at Christmas. We do it for 3 reasons: to get toys under the tree, and perhaps equally important, to bring hope, kindness, and compassion, and the caring of an entire community to the parents and grandparents of these children. And so during the next 2 months, we really hunker down here at PSS, as I know Harmony in Motion does, and Selective does, and the Chamber does, and middle schools, high schools, and elementary schools, and our media outlets. We all hunker down to bring this very, very special season of hope to Sussex County and Northern Warren County. And we know that in the end, we are all lifted up far higher for having had the privilege to participate in the season of hope. So thank you all. I want to welcome some very special guests. We have our Assemblyman Hal Wirtz here. Hal, you want to stand up? Our Freeholder, Sylvia Patillo. We have Cheryl Krause from Congressman Gottheimer's office. Thank you for coming. And we have Lily from Mikey Sherrill's office. Lily, where are you? Somewhere. So, there you are. We also have our board president, Beth Gordon. Beth. Our longest serving board member, I never say oldest board member, our longest serving board member, Nancy Dukovic. Our chairs of this year's event, the wonderful Dee and Jim Fernandez. Dee and Jim. And are Lorraine and Tim Parker here? I don't think they're here yet. And then we have certainly the people that helped make this all possible. First Sergeant Eduardo Asensio, Major Luke Peronatio, and Albert Minelli, who's president of the Military Transport Association. And then we could not do this without our schools, and today we have Andrea Romano and Jennifer Sentiatempo here, who are going to speak with us. Could you stand up? And then we have our business partners. Lauren Blackburn is here, and Stephanie Maroney from the First Hope Bank. One of our biggest partners is Stocker Bus, and Denise Curran unfortunately could not be here today because she had to drive a bus, but we could not do this event without her. We have Tammy Hirschfield, president of the Sussex County Chamber. We have Mark Maruska, a longtime partner with us, and I'm just going to put in a dig for Mark's business. All these beautiful photographs that you see hanging on our walls are our portraits of hope. They mean so much to us, and Mark produced every one of them. And then we have Green Township's very own, Sterling Heights Township's very own, Nick Packnose, who's going to talk to us about the fire company's response. And then we have Mike Richards, Chief of Newton Police, who's our big partner. And Tom Russo. Tom, where are you?
Right here.
There he is. Thank you all for coming. Did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't miss anyone. I think that this is a day that we all look forward to, and we cannot thank those of you that are here enough for coming out today. What we'd like to do is invite you back to see the Season of Hope. Come here the 3rd week of the month and see this room filled with toys. And this year we've got a special mission to bring in more and more toys to meet the needs. So some of our speakers are going to talk about that a little bit. Right now I'd like to introduce Sylvia Patillo, who is the Deputy Director of our Freeholder Board. Sylvia?
It's always a pleasure to be here. This is just a happy place, and I'm just grateful that I have the opportunity to speak about this wonderful season of hope. The Christmas holiday season is coming quickly, and I know that because I'm here at Project Self-Sufficiency, listening to Christmas songs, which will be coming, and that beautiful Christmas tree. I also know that Christmas always comes early at Project Self-Sufficiency, because they have a lot of work to do. Pretty soon, this room will be transformed into Santa's toy shop filled with gifts for children and teens, bringing the joy of Christmas to many families in our community. You see, Project Self-Sufficiency is a magical place at Christmas. People who feel despair at the very thought of another Christmas season approaching find that amazing things happen when they walk through the doors at Project Self-Sufficiency. The impossible becomes possible, and the unattainable becomes attainable. People's hearts are touched, hope is established, and fear fades away. Project Self-Sufficiency has become an incredible place of promise for those in need. But this year, to bring the magic of Christmas to all the children, they need our help, maybe more than ever. This year, it is our turn to walk through the door and have our lives transformed by seizing the opportunity to respond to others in our community with love. When someone feels loved, they feel valued. It is like a special touch from heaven that the heart responds to. And no one responds to love more than children. The presents from Project Self-Sufficiency that children find under the tree on Christmas morn do more than just put a smile on their face. They make them feel loved. And love is the greatest gift of all. But love is a funny thing. It works both ways. It fills the hearts of those who receive it, and it fills the hearts of those who give it. So either way, at Project Self-Sufficiency, we are all blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. Sylvia is always so inspiring. Sylvia also speaks to us at our celebration of literacy every year and inspires all of our clients. So thank you, and thank you for leading our county, Sylvia. Our next speakers are Andrea and Deb.
Following Sylvia is a tough thing to do. I just want to say that I'm Andrea Romano, and I am the president of Sussex Superintendent Roundtable. And Jen is the superintendent at Lafayette School District. So we are here because this is an incredible opportunity that our families get to use. I can share with you that I have made last-minute phone calls a couple days before Christmas to say I've had parents come in and say they have nothing under their tree for their children. I make one phone call here, and then there's a boatload of toys and presents for the kids. It is a pleasure for us to be able to represent all of the schools in Sussex County in the Stuff the Stocking contest. And so Jen's going to talk a little bit about that.
Great, thank you. So I just wanted to thank you all for inviting us today. We're thrilled and honored to be able to be part of this important contest annually. We're excited to announce that we have 36 schools, public and private, across Warren and Sussex counties who will be participating this year in our Season of Hope. And that's a lot of students who are going to have an opportunity to help others that they'll never meet. And that's what we're about in Sussex County. Having grown up here in Sussex County and then returning to raise my family here, I know firsthand the love that this county has for one another, and that we take care of each other. And so it's really an honor to serve as superintendent here in a place that I get to call home and raise my family and to teach them the values of helping others that you may never see, and to do something just because it's the right thing to do. So we're honored as part of the Sussex County Roundtable for Superintendents, and we speak for all of our superintendent colleagues in that. Thank you for all of the work that you do for our kids. Our schools are going to compete for a cause. The kids are loving the idea of the gigantic trophy that we saw at our last our superintendent roundtable. It literally is a gigantic trophy, and it's not just about the trophy, of course. That's a fun kind of thing for the children to look forward to, one of our schools being awarded the trophy, but it's bigger than that. And it's about teaching them that we are there for each other and that our community will always be there for them. And so we're very appreciative of all the work that everyone does in this room. We're excited for our competition to take off, and thank you for inviting us. We look forward to having a very successful season of voting.
The trophy was won by North Warren in Warren County last year, so it's my mission that a Sussex County school district will win that trophy this year. I don't care who it is, but we're going to win.
It's going to be a great competition. I actually think that North Warren did share it with a Sussex County school district last year. I think the Sussex Pope John Middle School. Yep. And I will say that the competition in Sussex is really steep because Green Township thinks they own that trophy. So go Lafayette. The trophy's going to make an appearance in just a few minutes. I think that I would also like to welcome Pass It Along. Kathy, where are you? Kathy Rathbone from Pass It Along. Thanks, Kathy, for being here. I also wanted to introduce Tim Parker and Judge Lorraine Parker, board member and leadership council member. Could you stand up? I don't know, we're having a little Santa thing going on today, and I don't know if Tim was told yet, but we asked Tim through Lorraine to be Santa for our daycare center in December. So I guess you didn't know that yet. Our partners with Pass It Along have partnered with us on the Season of Hope since the very beginning, and Pass It Along collects used coats all year long, and they'll be brought here on November 15th, so that when we do the Season of Hope registration this year, we'll have about 2,000 coats. Is that right? About 2,000 coats here for our families and the community to come and get early this year, so that they'll have them as the weather turns colder. It's my pleasure to introduce Nicholas Packnose, who is the Director of Emergency Management for Freeholders Township and a member of the Green Township Fire Department.
I know firsthand what this does for the community and for the children in this community. In the past, I've been invited here as a lesser musician. I'm going to say lesser, not meaning not that good. I've been shunted out to the rooms over there instead of the main room. So it's my goal someday to make the main room, but that's a whole other issue. That's not why I'm here today. Firefighters, volunteer firefighters, we know how to help the community, and we want to help with this initiative. As someone who has been Santa on the fire truck for 22 consecutive years, there was that one year I rescued that cat from the tree. It's true. Fortunately, I did not fall. That would have been another press conference we could have talked about. But firefighters are here to help. And again, we have Santa breakfast, we have Santa on the fire truck. So we are here to help with this. So what we've decided to do, we're going to recruit fire departments from both Warren and Sussex County. And they're going to basically work as drop-off centers for toys. They'll actually go out and collect toys. And it makes perfect sense because some of the departments, for example, Green, Newton, Alamucci, they'll be collecting toys during their breakfast with Santa. So it makes perfect sense. We'll ask people to bring a toy as well as a donation to the fire department when they have breakfast. So it'll be different vehicles. We're going to customize the way each fire department wants to do this. We'll have customized flyers for them. And so far we've recruited 3 fire departments, but again, we just started. So I anticipate within the next couple of weeks, we will have the majority of fire departments from both Warren and Sussex County to help. So again, it's our pleasure to do this. We're very, very happy to help, and I do believe so much in what we're doing here. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nick. As Nick said, our goal this year is to bring in more and more toys to meet the need of children in our community. Kate has the trophy, I think, for us all to Google. So Jen, you can kind of take a look at it. Imagine this in your trophy case, what that says about your school. It's really very special. And the schools also get a small stipend towards their student activity fund, which is really wonderful. And some of those schools even turn that back into Project Self-Sufficiency for direct assistance to clients, which is wonderful as well. We could not do this event without the support of the Newton Police Department. They have been there for us year after year after year. Mike Richards, the chief, helps us coordinate safety. And last year, Mike reached out to the wider community, and we had representatives from many different forces, the sheriff's office, and we had police here around the clock to support and to keep everyone safe. And so Mike's going to say a few words about the importance of this partnership, and we call it the kindness of our community's law enforcement community.
Thank you, Deb, and we certainly appreciate the opportunity to talk about the kindness of the police officers, because unfortunately, I think sometimes that's lost in some of the discussion nowadays. And so over the years, certainly Newton PD has been here, but as the need has grown, the response, the charitable giving to that, the response to that has also grown. So there's seems like a expansive campus here right now, but by the time all the toys are filling this room and the people and the cars are outside, it seems much smaller. And so we have police officers from across the county, because we serve everyone in the county here, so why shouldn't all the police officers help? So we're up at the college, where we're kind of got people queued up at the college, and then we have officers directing traffic and assisting with security down here on the main campus. And as the president of the Sussex County Police Chiefs Association, one of the things we pride ourselves on is our working together, whether it's response to different types of things that occur in the county, or just assisting with Project Self-Sufficiency. One of the things I like to be proud of is how we work together. So we do have everyone from the state police and the sheriff's department and all the other municipal police departments across the county are all contributing to providing for safety and security here at Project Self-Sufficiency. And as the president of the association, I get involved in a lot of other organizations throughout the county, many of which I see Tammy actually shaking her head. You know, everything from the CLEAR program to Ginny's house. And one of the things I find a lot is there's people say, I wish this existed back when I was going through this trouble. And we think, well, thank God we have it now, right? But it really resonated with me. Last year, there was an officer who was helping out, and he had never been to the toy drive, to the toy shop before. And he said, you know, we had him up at the college, and he was doing a great job. But before his shift was over, I said, why don't you come down, you can see what's going on here. And he goes, wow. He's like, I really think that my mom could have used it back when I was a kid. You know, and that was like, wow, he gets it. And I think that's, most cops really get it. And it's kind of like what Sylvia said, as much as it benefits the people we're serving, it benefits those who are serving as well. And next month, I'll be not concluding, but I'll have completed 30 years with the Newton Police Department. And I have to say that over that period of time, Al, I started when I was 5. So, but I certainly have seen the need in our community, and I've seen, since I've been helping out here, bringing my kids here, I've seen how well this serves the community and what a meaningful difference it makes. So I just want to say thank you for allowing us to be a part of it and to contribute. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Toys for Tots has been involved with our Season of Hope really for the last 10 years, and we really could not have had the volume of toys over the years without them. And so we're very happy that they're here this evening, this morning. And I'd like to introduce first Sergeant Luke Perinato. Luke?
Good morning, and thank you to Project Self-Sufficiency for inviting us here this morning. I'm Major Luke Perinato, and along with First Sergeant Eduardo Asensio, we're here to represent the Marines of Northern New Jersey. We are honored to participate each year in an organization called Toys for Tots Foundation, which was started back in 1947 by Major Bill Hendricks in the Los Angeles area. Since that time, it has expanded to across the country, up to the point where last year, 18 million toys were given out to 7 million children. Of that number, the Marines of Northern New Jersey played a significant role in that. We were able to provide 150,000 toys to 1,000 children in the Northern New Jersey area. Our campaign covers the 7 counties in Northern New Jersey and is operated just with the 10 Marines that we have that are stationed here. All other support that we receive comes from volunteers as well as donations. I'd like to highlight and embarrass the First Sergeant for a moment in that last year we were notified that First Sergeant Eduardo Asensio was recognized as the Campaign Coordinator of the Year for Region 1. Region 1 covers New Jersey, New York, and the rest of the New England states. That's a significant area where he had a great impact on. And we could have only done that through the support and help from all the individuals here. As I mentioned before, we covered the 7 counties in Northern New Jersey. And because of that, we can't do the typical, the Marines handing the toys out to the individual kids. We must rely on nonprofit organizations such as Project Self-Sufficiency to be the distributor of the toys that we collect. 2 last points. I'd like to make sure that everyone is aware that the foundation is set up in that all toys that are collected and all funds that are donated, those stay in the 7 counties in Northern New Jersey. And based off a large donation at the national level, we are able to take 97% of every dollar donated and send it back into toys that we give back. So there's only a 3% operating cost. So again, I'd like to thank this opportunity to come here and speak this morning. I look forward to another successful Toys for Tots campaign, as well as partnership with Project Self-Sufficiency.
Thank you very much. Sometimes the Marines actually come to the toy shop, and it's so moving for the families to see the Marines in their dress uniform here, so they know the support that we get from them. So those numbers that you were talking about, 3,000 of those children will get toys right here at Project Self-Sufficiency this year. That's a significant, significant amount. At Project Self-Sufficiency, the men and the women that we serve are our heroes. Their perseverance, persistence, and courage inspire us to do our very best each and every day. One of those heroes, Jen Lawson, has graciously offered to speak to us today to tell us what the toy shop means for her and her family. Jen is a longtime PSS participant. She's a home visitation mom, and she's a graduate of our Higher Opportunities for Women program, where she did her internship at Sussex County Community College. And Jen is the mother of 2 beautiful boys. Jen?
toy shop has a special place in my heart. I love seeing all the communities come together and make sure those who cannot afford to buy their children presents very humbling. The reason I say this is because it has a special place in my heart. I've used the toy shop the past few years to make sure that my children had presents under the tree for Christmas morning. Seeing the excitement on their faces is what the holiday is all about to me. Without the toy shop, I don't think that would be possible for them to experience the joy of opening gifts from Santa. The toy shop has allowed me to create the magic of Christmas that everybody should enjoy.
Thank you very much, Jen, and I can imagine how your boys wait for Santa each year, and we're waiting for Santa right now. Next on our agenda is Santa, but there's that little song, Waiting, Waiting for Santa, so we're going to wait for him a little bit longer, and we'll wait until the 24th if we have to. So, but I can assure you that all those toys that Santa is going to put under the tree will be here this year. We're really pleased to be able to welcome Willie Tolba, who is from Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill's office. Willie, come on up.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Like what you guys have done for years and continue to do, it is so very inspiring. The Congresswoman, she really wishes she could be here today. But what she wanted to say, she wants to send her very warm thanks to all of you and everyone in the community that's worked together to make this happen. Like I said, it is amazing, right? One of the most important things this season is just to remember and to think about all the people that are less fortunate than ourselves. And what I can tell you is, just listening to the remarks here, right? The love and the warmth that is present in this room today, that's like the real thing that brings us all together and makes us a community. So thank you guys again for everything everyone has put in. I know a lot of people have put their hearts and souls into this, and look forward to coming back and seeing this whole room, top to bottom, filled with toys. It'll be amazing. Thank you guys all so much.
Thank you so much. We've been saved. We have a Santa stand-in who's going to come up and talk to us. Al Malidi from the military transport. Thank you, Al.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. The Project Self-Sufficiency has a very important mission, but it needs two things for that mission to be very successful. It needs needy children, not a problem. But what else does it need? It needs toys. So I'm happy to announce that Military Transport Association, of which I'm president, we participate with Project Self-Sufficiency and with the Marines to collect toys. Our mission is simple. Support the Marines at Picatinny Arsenal and Stewart Air Force Base, collect toys, and have fun. Each year we run a train, Toys for Tots train. We have 22 stops in 2018, and we have 22 stops in 2019. When we started our program 10 years ago, we ran Army trucks, and we collected toys. Last year, we ran our 6-car train 3 weekends and collected 22,500 toys. And I'm sure I can be accurate by saying about 19,000 of those toys in the Project Self-Sufficiency. So it's all about collecting the toys. So I have a really funny story really fast, and then I'll sit down. About 2 years ago, some of you may have remembered, I was up here talking about a presentation I had to give to 18 Daisy Scouts who were kindergartners. So, if you know girl, and they're all girls. So the girl kindergartners looked at me and they said, "Mr. Al, what do you do?" So I said, "We collect toys." 12 hands went up. "Mr. Al, what do you mean you collect toys?" "Well, we help Santa." Hands go up. "Mr. Al, the elves do that." Not a tough group. So last year I didn't have to go. I didn't get called. I said, "Whew, that's pretty good." Unfortunately, next month I have to see the daisies again. Now they're in second grade, and they can read. And I'm afraid they're going to have a list of questions for me. So we're very happy to participate. I brought flyers that are on the table outside. So if you want to, you can take a flyer for our Sussex County stops in Sparta and Vernon this year. So please feel free to come out to the train. You can have a tour of the cars. We're happy to participate with Project Self-Sufficiency. Have a wonderful holiday.
Al, you were the best stand-in stand-up. We'll tell George. Al mentioned that 19,000 toys came here over the last year off the Santa train, which was truly remarkable and inspiring. Some of you may have been here that evening when we had 100 people here unloading those 19,000 toys. It's a very, very overwhelming evening. But this year, the need is so significant in other parts of the 7-county region. We won't be getting the toys off the train, but we'll be getting far less toys from the Marines, and we understand that. The need is significant and the need is growing, and so that's why we as a community really need to come together. We need to raise more toys, we need to bring in more donations so that we can go out and purchase toys, so that we have the same number of toys for increasing numbers of families that come here. And, you know, we always talk about, you know, we're open for 12 hours on a Friday, and then we're open for 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday. And, you know, those families on Saturday may have worked that 12-hour shift on Friday. And so when they come here on Saturday, we want to treat them with the same respect and the same dignity and give them nearly the same choice of toys for their children. And so that's why we need to be able to bring in as many toys as we can for these families. This year, two really dynamic people who delve into all things PSS are chairing that lead. And I know they've got lots of new ideas to bring in increasing numbers of toys. So it's my pleasure to introduce Dee and Jim Fernandez.
So happy to see all of you here again this year. And if you too could share the information that you're hearing today with your families and your friends and your neighbors, that's great. We can never have enough helpers and never have too many toys or too many monetary donations as well. So please pass the message along. So Jim and I were asked the question recently, what we thought was the importance of the PSS Season of Hope Toy Shop. And 3 things came to mind. First is the impact these gifts have on their recipients. We're not only providing toys and gifts for the children, we're providing lasting, happy memories that are so important to the developmental wellness of all individuals. Second, the parents and caregivers who attend the toy shop and make their selections from thousands of donated items are given the opportunity to have some of their burdens lifted. They can feel a sense of pride and joy by being able to provide their young families with gifts they would otherwise find inaccessible. Lastly, those individuals who work for this organization and those who donate their time, talent, and treasure to making this incredible event happen can find fulfillment in their generosity. As it is said in the prayer of St. Francis, it is in giving that we receive. Sounds like a win-win-win. Sincere thanks to all of you for being here this morning to kick off another PSS Season of Hope. The hope for a joyous holiday season for all, and the hope for better tomorrows for our neighbors and friends who reach out to us to lift them up when times are a bit challenging. And as Tiny Tim said, God bless us everyone. Thank you all and have a great day.
I'll always remember one of our first seasons of hope when Lisa worked so hard to bring in musicians. And a bus stopped at the top of the driveway, and a sea of red and green walked down that hill. And that was Harmony in Motion. And since then, I think this is maybe our 5th year that Harmony in Motion has come, and this is what we all wait for every year. This is truly the kickoff of the Season of Hope season. So thank you so much, and go ahead.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are so happy to be here with you today to share in the opening ceremony of Season of Hope. We are Harmony in Motion under the direction of Jean Pacito. Funding has been made available in part by the New Jersey State Council on the Arts. It is a partner agency of the National Endowment for the Arts, and it is through a grant program that is administered by the Sussex County Arts and Heritage Council. As we look at the calendar, we can see the holiday season is fast approaching. Soon, the colder weather will be here, the snow will start to fall, and it will begin to look a lot like Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere, oh, everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own, the holly on your own front door, your own front door. A pair of humble boots and a pistol that chooses a wish, a party and pen. Bells that will toll and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow, mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will ring, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing. Right within the carol, right within your heart, within your heart.
During this special time of year, it gives us great joy to remember others, especially the children of our community. The Season of Hope Holiday Toy Drive is a wonderful way to spread the love that is in our hearts.
Christmas was meant for children, children like you and me, with mistletoe and holly and toys upon the tree. A stocking by the chimney and hearts so full of joy. Oh, Santa riding through the snow for every girl and boy. So ring out the bells from the steeple, o'er the world in its mantle of white. Let the star in the east that leads all shine on your tree tonight. Always remember the infant away in a manger so wee, for Christmas was made in heaven for children like you, and like me.
The holidays hold such excitement and bring out the child in all of us. It's a time of anticipation, reindeer, hot chocolate, and if there happens to be snow on the ground, maybe even a sleigh ride.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
We have jingle bells first, and then we'll do that one.
Okay.
Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon as Fanny Bride was seated by my side. Jingle, 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 horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and we got upside. Jingle, 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 jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Hey!
We have two songs that start with the words jingle bells, so we just messed that up a little bit. We're going to sing the other one right now.
Getting together with family and friends is always a gathering full of fun. But even ringing bells have a way of putting on a festive dance party all their own. Sometimes they can be heard in the snow-filled, frosty air.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing are bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty, frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bells, jingle bells, to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Come on and giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle, 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 giddy up. Jingle horse, pick up your feet. And jingle around the clock. Tick, 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 tock. Tick, tick, tock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell. Jingle Bell Rock. Jing, jing, jingle bell rock. Jing, jing, jingle bell rock. Jing, jing, jingle bell rock.
Decorating for the season can be a special time of joy, laughter, and cozy memories. Sometimes that is just what we need.
Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, we may be rushing things, but deck the halls again, deck the halls right now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney, turn on the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake. It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen. Hang it on that bough. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now. Need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, singing through the rafter. Yes, we need a little
day. We now conclude our program with our wish for you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding, oh, bring us a figgy pudding, oh, bring us a figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, so bring it right here. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry
That really puts us all in the mood for sure. That was wonderful. I also wanted to say that Harmony in Motion is a partner with Project Self-Sufficiency all year long. Every month we get a wonderful donation of food and monetary donations that's brought to us thanks to the generosity of these wonderful women. So we really, really appreciate your partnership. As we begin to close, I'd like to remind everyone that there's lots of great refreshments at the table. And I wondered if there was anyone else that would like to speak. Hal, did you want to say a few words?
Yeah, on behalf of Senator LaRoe, who's a huge supporter, he wanted me to bring his best wishes, and he had to go down to Rowan College. But as a lifelong resident, and most of the great things that have been said, there's nothing more rewarding than giving back. And I just couldn't, imagine. As Mike said about the officer, before I was adopted by a lawyer, my mom could have really used these employees at the time. So you make a huge difference, and I think we all want to be judged by how the kids and the people we serve turn out. I saw the Youth Corps here, which was a terrific program, and anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge supporter of the mentoring programs. And we all want to save the world, but saving 1 or 2 kids at a time assures you of success. So that thanks on behalf of all you guys, from the Halloween party to the jobs fair to the Christmas, and you just make a huge difference in this amazing county. And again, the Senator brings best wishes. So thank you very much.
So this kicks off the hardest working time at PSS, and I'd like the staff to stand up. None of this is possible without the Project Self-Sufficiency staff. They're going to be doing their already really full, really hard jobs every day, and then they're going to add our Thanksgiving food basket distribution and all the activities for the Season of Hope. And we're just very, very grateful to all of you. And we promise that really great crave dinner on Friday night. I also want to have a shout out for Lisa Packnose. Thank you, Lisa, for putting this event together. Lisa also gets all the musicians together, and so if you come to the Season of Hope Toy Shop, you will be serenaded with music in this building and in Building 4 while you're lining up, so thank you, Lisa, for doing that. I also want to thank Samantha Rigatti, who has a big part in this event, Michelle Mahalik, and Jane, and Alice, so thank you all. Please help yourself to refreshments, and I think Lisa would like a group photo of all of our speakers and our guests up at the front. Okay, thank you all very much.